The man slowly woke from his coma. He saw his wife, clutching his framed photo in tears. Then he looked at the TV. It was broadcasting the news of his own death. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. At that moment, Chuck whispered, "Now we enter the final stage of the plan. Are you ready?" Annie nodded, holding Ham's portrait. Chuck sprayed an antidote mist, bringing Ham back to life. Annie instantly burst into tears. Ham opened his eyes, confused to see Annie crying over his photo. He stood up, stunned. The TV still reporting his death. Ham shook his head. He refused to accept such a fate. Then Chuck called out to him. "Who are you?" Ham demanded. "I am your guardian angel," Chuck explained. "I'm here to take you away." Ham followed him reluctantly. Together, they entered a pure white room. "I'm too young to die," Ham pleaded. "You were destined for hell," Chuck replied. "But we've chosen to give you one last chance. Confess your sins, and you may enter heaven." Ham lowered his head. "Years ago, I hit a deer with my car, and drove away." Chuck pressed further. "Have you ever been unfaithful?" Ham hesitated, then admitted. "I've been unfaithful many times. So many I've lost count." "Then let's start with the most recent," Chuck said firmly. Ham smirked. "The waitress at the cafe, my co-worker at the office, and her friend. That's just the latest." Chuck narrowed his eyes. "Are you exaggerating your sins to sound more repentant?" Ham laughed. "If you don't believe me, my computer has all the proof of my affairs." Suddenly, Annie's voice cut in. "That's all I need to win in court." She pulled down the white curtains around them. The illusion collapsed. "Thank you for telling me where to find your evidence," Annie said coldly. "Now pack your things and get out of my house." Annie turned and left with Chuck. But Chuck, he was just grateful he wasn't the one lying dead.